ho, YouTubers! Alright, today's review is on Infamous 2! Man, how do you not love Infamous 2? If you don't, then click the exit button now and don't watch this video. Infamous 2 is the second installment of the series of Infamous. Well, Infamous 2, you play as Cole McGrath, the guy from the first game, but with a newly feature, I guess, that you can say. He's not the same person as he was in the first game. Different look, different sound, same powers, but you do get new ones, but I'll get into later details on that later on in the review. So, you play as Cole McGrath, a newspaper delivery boy that gets a package and just decides to open it up. And what he does, it was an explosive, which wiped out half of the city that he was in, which is called Empire City. Which, after it did that, gave Cole McGrath some extremely strange powers. He started to develop electric powers. He started shooting lightning bolts out of his hands. And as time and time went on, he got more powers as it worked on. So that's pretty much the base on Infamous 1. And Infamous 1, you were actually going after the person that pretty much gave you the powers, I guess, Kessler. Which, spoiler alert, is you. Kessler is actually Cole McGrath. So, the second game picks up where Kessler goes back in time and warns Cole about what's to happen in the future. While in Infamous 2, you have to battle the Beast. The Beast is no other than Jack, the black guy that you see in the first game. You would know what I'm talking about. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. So anyways, Infamous 2, as Kessler comes back in time and tells you what's bound to happen, you have all your powers whenever you start off with the game. But, as the Beast destroys you, you lose your powers and start the game over. So there you gotta develop your powers by what's called a blast shard. Now, they are scattered around the whole city, but only a few, 8 of them, or 10, does the exact same, which gives you new powers. And the powers which some of the blast shards give you includes the precision strike, able to jump off cars, like electric jump off cars, grenades, let's see here, what else, able to fly longer, or hover longer, however you want to say it, and more and more. So, you're also followed by 2 people in the game. A good girl, which her name is Quo, and a bad girl, which her name is Nyx, that you both meet in the second game. But Quo has been a friend of Cole's for a long time. So, some people might be thinking the main villain in this game is the Beast. Well, you're right about that, but it's also this older guy that's actually causing pretty much like these zombie-infested people around New Marez. Now, some people might be wondering, what happened to Empire City? Well, after Cole defeated the Beast, it caused a big, huge, I like to say nuke, but it's not a nuke, but it was like it destroyed all of Empire City. So, Cole and his best friend Zeke and Quo head to Louisiana, New Marez, which the Beast comes back to life after you destroy him and starts up in New York and works his way down to New Marez. So, what do you do in the meantime? Well, you do side missions and you do story modes because you have something called I'm trying to remember what it was called. I can't pronounce it. But it's a thing where you have to have enough blast shards to charge it up. And when you charge it up, then therefore you can defeat the Beast. Now, in the game, you can either choose to be good, bad, or neutral. And each one that you choose is a different color in Cole's skin. Good is normal white skin. Neutral is white and kind of, more like a blue skin. And evil is like a really evil looking white skin with, though you can tell if they're good, neutral, or bad. Bad, you got red tattoos. Neutral, you got blue tattoos. And good, you have like a darker blue tattoo. But it's also the different colors of the shirt. Bad, you have a red shirt. Neutral, you have a white shirt. And good, you have a yellow shirt. Now, there are different powers in this game. Some that might feel familiar to y'all that are fans of the first game. And there's also some new ones. Such as, later on in the game you do a mission where Quo and Nyx come with you after you think you have enough blast shards to charge I'm just going to call it the box. To charge the box. So you can pick, do you want to share your powers with Nyx or Quo? If you share your powers with Quo, you get ice powers. If you share your powers with Nyx, you get fire powers. So therefore, you get teams. So if you have ice powers, you have the capability to jump off like little icebergs and throw ice grenades. That's about it. Fire, you can fly pretty much. Like you can turn into a bird and fly into enemies. And I'm not sure what the other one does because I'm a beat it and I'm bad, but I'm sure it's pretty kick-anus. But anyways, Cole McGrath. Oh man, such a good game. This game is awesome. Now, it took me about maybe six to 7 days to beat the game. And after I beat it, I was all like, what? So, spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you the endings of both. After you beat the game on good, Cole McGrath dies. If you beat it on bad, Cole turns into the Beast and kills Zeke. So literally, there's no way that there could be an Infamous 3 unless somehow Cole comes back from the dead, or Kessler goes into the future, or goes back. I don't know how that would play out. But then again, if you play it on bad, you're the Beast. Could this mean that Cole could come out of the Beast and Infamous 3 could be an all-out bad game? Who knows? Only time will tell. But I seriously don't think that there'll be an Infamous 3 just because of the way that both endings are. There really is no way that it could lead to one. Now, while this gameplay is going on back here, it's so real. I'm having it. It's so cool. Hi, Cole. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's very crazy, but fun and exciting. It keeps you on the edge of your seat from the start to finish. Now, there are tons of things to do after you beat the game. After you beat the game, since on good, Cole dies, it says on there that it takes you back in time before he dies and lets you finish the side missions and stuff like that. Bad, I don't know how that plays out. But after you beat the side missions and all that, say you're like, bored now, what is there to do now? Well, there is UGC, also stands for User Generated Content. So you can make your own levels. So let me throw up some gameplay of that real quick. Make your own levels. Let me throw it up there. Okay, so making your own levels is easy as 1 to 3 on some of them. They're leveled by different things: beginner, intermediate, and expert, and pro. Now each one is designed to do different things. So you can make your own levels and then share them over the PlayStation Network. Now this game is only available for PlayStation. Take that, Microsoft! Sorry I had to do that. But this is a great franchise, and I hope that they do plan on making more, which I will love to see them make another to see how that played out. But you see, Infamous 2 develops a strong emotion to you. This game is more emotional than the first game. And also in a way more serious than the first game. Now, how does that play out? Well, you see, more emotional, more serious, based on those two things, can be good and bad at times. Mostly good. This game, I honestly don't have anything bad to say about it. I love it, maybe. No, I don't have anything bad to say. Some funny things is that since it's an open world game, there's a local movie theater. You can't go inside the movie theater, but you can look at some of the names. Some of the names include Uncharted Love, which is supposed to be, Uncharted. Halo Reach, which Halo Reach, but it's spelled Halow, like Halo, and then Reach. Let's see here, what's another one? No Need for Speed. I don't know, they did a bunch like Sly Cooper and Assassin's Creed. It's really fun and pretty funny. Now, they've asked on the internet, like, what can make this game better? Now, I told them, in my opinion, what can make this game better. Post comment below if you agree or disagree. That if you could go online and team up with other people, like other Coles, and like run around the city with them, and team up with them, and just kind of be an all-out badass together, like just run around town and destroy or help it. And I also thought it'd be cool if it was like maybe a split screen co-op game or co-op online, where one of y'all, like if say you do split screen, like one of y'all is Cole and the other is Zeke. Well, Cole goes off and does his campaign, and Zeke goes off and does his stuff. So therefore it'd be two different characters and two different stories. Sounds pretty cool, right? Post a comment below and tell me if you agree or disagree with that. That would be cool. Maybe Infamous 3 would be Infamous 3, the story of Zeke. Maybe you don't play as Cole. Maybe it's what would happen if Zeke got electric powers. I don't know. I'm not the creator of Sucker Punch, and I don't make the game. But anyways, back to the UGC. So, you can make different things, all kinds of stuff, including your own levels, which that's what it is. But like you can have bad guys and spread people out all around the city. And therefore, the person that's playing the level has to go and find the people and kill them. There are different things. You can do a killing, like just you gotta kill every bad guy. You can do a thing where you team up with the bad guys that are cops. There are package deliveries, like where you have to deliver a package, or you have to go pick one up and deliver it safely. Or there are also escort and etc. There's a bunch of things to do in Infamous 2, so don't plan on ever getting bored of the game. For one, I have not played it in a while. I actually might think about doing a walkthrough on it. Post a comment below if I should do a walkthrough or not on Infamous 2. And if so, should I do it on good or evil? So, I mean, that pretty much wraps up everything about Infamous 2. Great game, $60, but I got the Hero Edition. So it came with some bonus features such as some skins and weapons. So this was my review on Infamous 2. Stay tuned and post a comment below and tell me on what review that you would like to see next. So then, I'm Matthew, that's Cole, and we are Infamous 2. This game gets a good 10 out of 10 score. I think you should buy it. It's definitely worth the $60. See you guys on my next review.